Brother Hodges, you were one of the founders of Gamma Epsilon.
Let's get that straight.
Well,
I was the founder.
you, pardon me?
I was the founder.
You was the founder.
There was nobody else.
Oh, so that's the historical significance of why we're talking with you. You were the founder. So what was the inspiration behind starting up Gamma Epsilon?
There was no chapter there.
Right. Okay. And there was no chapter, but
There were no fraternities and sororities.
right.
I was already in a fraternity.
Right.
Why not have them at Hampton? So I asked, is there a reason why they couldn't be? Was there an ironclad rule about it?
Right.
And I went to the dean, who happened to be my chemistry teacher. Carlos
Right.
Davis taught organic chemistry. And asked him, there was no absolute reason. So he gave me permission
Okay.
to look into it.
Okay.
So that's what I did.
Okay.
Asked what the rules were. They referred me to the regional counselor.
Okay.
That was Dr. Harry Penn
Okay.
of Roanoke, Virginia. And he gave me the essential requirements, what has to be done.
Okay.
And I couldn't just start a chapter. There had to be two members. There had to be two graduate members,
Okay.
two senior members.
Okay.
And that was Dr. Burke and Dr. Mosley.
Okay.
They were already members from elsewhere.
Okay. So that was the beginning in some respects. You went through that form.
No, not in some respects. That was the beginning.
That was the beginning.
Various people remember things differently.
Sure.
Then you get mixed up as to what you don't know what's the real truth.
Sure. Sure.
But there's nobody who knows that except the guys who were there at that time.
That's
and
correct.
me.
That's correct.
And
Which is why.
And of those, I happen to be one that's here and now.
Prior to the installation of Gamma Epsilon and other fraternities on the campus at Hampton, we had social clubs. One question I want to ask, and this is for my benefit. In starting up Gamma Epsilon, there were a number of members that were originally members when it was installed.
No, I don't understand that. I don't understand that
Okay,
statement.
all right, question. No, that was my question. The question is, in the installation of the chapter, you had an initiation for these brothers, for these new brothers.
Yeah, they all had to go through become omegas by standard procedure.
I said, in other words, they went across the stands like everybody else.
Yeah.
How many, do you recall how many there were?
Yeah, I listed in there
Yeah,
about
there-
5 or 6. There was a small number deliberately because the whole purpose was to go through all the procedures, make sure the system was working properly, get them registered, and then you would have somebody who could carry out a normal initiation.
Right.
Otherwise, how was it going to happen if there were no members?
Yeah, to build on your thought, and Brother Hodges, this is a letter that's dated March 21st, 1947. And Brother Haywood, you may be familiar with the context of this letter, but it speaks to what I believe to be correspondence acknowledging a group of men who were selected and or interested in becoming,
this is my signature.
in becoming part of the fraternity as part of the charter line, the first line that Gamma Epsilon had. And I guess I'm interested and curious into understanding how were these brothers selected? Were there any formal protocol in place that spoke to a selection process that ended up becoming this select group of men who were part of the first line?
That's Gamma Epsilon is trying to hold its first pledge initiation. On
Yes.
that day, we plan to initiate the following men.
Yes.
There was already a we.
There was already a,
We.
okay,
So those were the first group.
yes. And
That's how these were selected,
okay,
by vote of the first group that I list on this paper.
right. So those brothers that are on that memorandum identified as members of the first pledge, as brothers initiated into the Lampados Club, did they go through any informal process to become considered for the Lampados Club?
As I said, they were selected.
They were selected.
By the members that were already members.
Oh, okay.
Bill Kearney, Beryl Ellis, Tom Casey,
This isn't
Yellow Bill, Warren Gardner, and Tom Sims.
okay.
All well-known Hamptonians who were the first members.
Okay.
Gamma Epsilon.
And I initiated them.
Okay.
I carried out that process with them.
Okay.
And it was the way it was prescribed. You get a
Okay.
small group,
Okay.
get them together,
I
they
understand.
will become the first group,
Okay.
then they select the rest.
Okay. I understand. So,
But we never gave them a distinction.
okay, as being the
A line.
first line or
Yeah.
a line
And then
per
we
se.
never used that word.
Never used that word.
It's
Understand.
come up lately, I never
Okay.
heard. Well, I guess it was used elsewhere.
Years after. Charter member might not have been the appropriate classification because it sounds like they were just the first group of men initiated
To
into the
go into a
Lampados
formal
Club. A
Lampados
formal
club.
Lampados Club. So,
There wasn't any Lampados club.
prior to
because
that.
there nobody to go through it.
that I
These were
understand.
the first to be in a
I
Lampados.
understand.
The
Right.
others became informal initiates.
I understand. Which are those men have been identified here.
Yeah,
Right. And these are the men that you shepherd through a process to become
yeah.
Omega Men,
Mhm.
who then went through the process of selecting these group of men.
The chapter existed.
Yeah,
See, this is the Gamma Epsilon is planning to hold its first
Yeah.
pledge initiation.
that's right. What I'm learning about you in a very quick period of time is words are important to you, and I respect that.
No, not to me.
Yeah,
It's a history.
the history, right? I
In
respect
other
that.
words, you
I
create
respect that.
distinctions
Yeah.
that shouldn't be there.
I understand. How would you characterize or classify the group of men that you shepherd through a process to become Omega Men before the first group of men were initiated into the Lampados Club? How would you classify them?
They were the first members.
The first members, okay. Okay. So these brothers here are the first members of Gamma Epsilon.
Yeah.
Okay. And they were not brothers prior to becoming the first members of Gamma Epsilon, is that
How
correct?
could they be both?
That is, I'm for the historical
Clarification.
clarification, I'm just asking a question. It makes sense to me that they would not have been brothers prior to you shepherding
Well, they were in
through.
Hampton. There was
They were
no
in
chapter
Hampton.
there.
Right,
They
I
were.
understand.
How could they be members
Right.
unless they were from elsewhere?
Well, you yourself pledged that Alpha chapter at Howard, and,
But these guys hadn't been at Howard.
okay, right.
Or
They
nowhere
were
else.
students,
They
they
were
were
students at
students at
Hampton.
Do
Hampton.
you know Tom Casey?
I do not know Tom Casey.
Okay, Tom Casey was a star football player in Hampton. He was all CIAA, all every black you could be.
Okay,
And he could have gone to play professional ball.
Okay.
Instead of going to play for a USA team, he went to Canada, played
okay.
Canadian football, put himself through medical school.
Okay.
At the same time, he played professional football.
Wow.
He graduated from McGill University in Canada
Okay.
and went to work for GE as one of the first full-time black big company physicians.
Okay.
After becoming a neurologist.
Okay. And it's clear to me that the historical accounting of the formation of Gamma Epsilon started first with there being obviously no Greek organizations, certainly an Omega organization being on campus
No
at
Greek
the time.
organization.
No Greek
Don't parse the
organizations.
word.
Yeah, right.
We were the
No,
first.
we right.
We were the first that had this campus.
Yeah. Here, by the end of 47,
By the end of
you
47.
see all, this is the yearbook,
Yeah.
there are multiple
Greek organizations.
fraternities and sororities.
Okay.
So it didn't take long.
Okay.
There were no Greek and other organizations there.
Yeah, notice.
I went to College David,
Yeah.
got permission to start one.
Yeah.
How long do you think that rumor to spread around the campus?
Right.
So the others started immediately.
Right.
What was it about the men you recruited who became part of the chapter at Hampton? What was it about those men that attracted you to them? The fact that they were scholars and athletes, those
They were the
were
big
some of the
men on the
characters.
campus.
They were the big men on the campus. Right. Okay. Okay.
Why two of them on this picture? Because they were seniors.
Okay. Okay.
John Bell was from Connecticut. He went back to Connecticut. And
Also, John Bell was a
Warren,
senior.
Warren Gardner became, I think he became a lawyer, but he became an assistant to the governor of New York.
Okay.
And he became well known in New York politics.
Okay. And he also was a senior that year.
Yeah, they're the only two who are not on the 47 picture.
Okay.
Sometimes the distinction isn't worth, because it gives an exclusion to other people.
Right.
That's why I said, everybody that was a member in 47,
Yeah.
I believe should just be called a charter member.
Gotcha.
Right. Understand.
Because the first group,
Yeah.
it wasn't a full chapter, it hadn't
Right.
gone through all the procedures.
Got it.
The 15 more was added,
Right.
So it was
and
like
that
trial and
added
error.
up to about 25 or whatever it was
Okay.
up.
Yeah.
And that's how it went.
Yeah. And
There may have been a second small group.
there were 7 initial members, and then there was these group of men who followed thereafter. And then
Yeah.
it sounds like there was yet a second group of men.
This total number is 25, I think.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's 27.
Okay.
So to get to 27, we started with the first.
With the first 7. Second wave
That's
of-
15
You know who
and
the first
7.
seven
of, of
15 and 7 is 22.
22,
right.
So another 5
15.
or 6.
absolutely.
And we have them in order. for the
Yeah,
initial
brother
seven.
Kearney, William Kearney, Burrell Ellis, Tom Casey, John Bell, Alfonso Knight, Warren Gardner, and Tom Sims
First 7.
were the 7 initial members that Brother Haywood ushered into Omega Psi Phi.
Okay.